Willkommen, bienvenue, and welcome. I am just another Pokedad, and if you know where I stole my intro from, you're my kind of geek, and I say geek lovingly. It's been a long time, a very, very long time, and I apologize for that. It's life. As I've said before, I've been working and battling some illness, but I'm here today. And I'm going to do a deck profile of kind of a fun diversion of a deck that I kind of think has some merit, but I don't think is the greatest thing in the world, but it's fun, and that's what's important. And what, just to catch you up, it's After Worlds 2019. My son earned his invite this year, Dash Gamerboy Genius. Check out his channel. He played in the senior division in Worlds. We all went, the family, went to Washington, D.C., had a lot of fun. It is a great city, and it was a great tournament. I played in the Open, did spectacularly poorly. I will profile the janky deck that I played and what came of it, which is a much better deck that I've borrowed from many people. So anyway, look for that. But what I've decided to do with the channel for a while, as much as I can, is I'm going to catalog my desire and mine and my son's road to the 2020 Worlds in London. They announced London. Very, very much want to go. I'm at 32 of 500. Not a great start here, but this is going to be my Abbey Road to London. So anyway, today I'm profiling a Mewtwo and Mew GX tag team deck. There are a lot of variations going on. I mean, the Henry brand won the World Championships with a Mewtwo Mew GX tag team deck. This is not that. This is kind of a little conglomerate of a bunch of different ideas with Mewtwo and Mew GX. I don't know if it's any good, but Mewtwo and Mew GX is a great little tag team. 270 HP, perfection, copies the attacks of any Pokemon GX or EX on your bench or in your discard. You still need the energy, but on your bench, in your discard, GX or EX. Not basic, not anything else, just GX or EX. And Miraculous Duo GX, which we can't use in this. Sorry, I'm going to have to remember that it'll lock up. I'll link that on my screen. So we're not going to be able to use that. It does have a GX attack we will never use because we're not going to run the energy for that. We are running 4 copies of the Mewtwo and Mew GX. Let's run down the Pokemon line for you. We're running 1 copy of Turtonator. Yes, it's a fire deck. Just because acceleration on fire energy is unbelievable right now. How you're not playing a fire deck right now, I don't know. You should be. But Turtonator is our basic non-GX attacker in this deck that can hit for good numbers. Discards for 3 fire energy, explosive jet, 50 times the amount of fire energy you discard from your Pokemon. Not just Turtonator, but any of your Pokemon. And you do 50 times for that. So it's a good, take out Keldeo with that. Get through other attacks, basic trades or whatever, but just 1 copy of that. We're running 1 of the Dragonite because Sky Judgment for 270 closes out games. We're running 1 copy of Reshiram and Charizard, Outrage, Flare Strike, Double Blaze GX, all great attacks. You should know them all by now, and if you don't, where have you been? We're running 1 copy of Macargo GX. Lava Flow is a good attack. 50 plus, discard any amount of basic energy from this Pokemon and does 50 damage for the amount of energy you discarded. So kind of a Blacephalon-like attack. Burning Magma GX is not a great, not what you want to do unless you really have to discard the top 5 cards of your opponent's deck. not the GX. Not why you're playing Macargo. That's not why you're doing it. We've got one copy of the Charizard GX out of Hidden Fates. Because for 4, you do 140, fine. But for 4, same 4, you could also just use the GX, do 300, close out a game. Again, same kind of thing. 2 copies of Dedenne. We're running 1 copy of the Jirachi that takes away weakness to your psychic Pokemon. We are running 1 copy of the Marshadow with the Resetting Hole ability. Get rid of the Power Plant because it'll kill you. 1 copy of the Bench Barrier Mew. We're running 1 copy of the Naganado GX with the Stinger GX. Why? Because this attack resets both of you to 3 prizes. Now, why is that important? Well, if you're set up, you can theoretically, on turn 2, copy Stinger GX, put you both at 3 prizes. Let's say you're up against a Pikarom deck. If you can get Pikarom or their Choo-Choo active, catch them a little bit sleeping, most decks, the only one that really has that one shot on you is the Reshiram Charizard with the GX attack, who can, in theory, on like turn 2, maybe get that GX attack off and knock you out. So you don't want to set yourself up for that. But in any other situation against a GX deck, you could win the game on turn 3. You reset with the Stinger GX. The next turn you use any one of your Charizards. If or your Dragonite's 270 attack, or Macargo or whatever, and you can close out games fast with that. We'll see if I can get it to happen. And then we're running 1 copy of the Greninja GX from Detective Pikachu. And Miss Slash does 130 and cuts through effects. So that's another way around the Keldeo GX, those kind of things. Dark Mist you could also use as a GX attack. Put one of your opponent's bench Pokemon and all cards attached to it into their hand. You have better GXs that you want to use in this. I mean, Stinger or the 300 damage or Charizard's 3. I mean, like, you've got better attacks. But if you had to, you could. Okay, so why are we doing it this way? Let's do this. That's the Pokemon line. We're then running 4 Acrobikes, 2 Cherish Balls to search out the GXs, 4 Custom Catchers, 2 Fire Crystals to return some energy to your hand, 4 copies of Mysterious Treasure, 3 copies of Giant Hearth, and Hearth. I know. 3 copies of that, 1 copy of Heat Factory, 4 copies of Bill's Analysis. We are running 1 copy of Faba. I found it, I kind of like it. Get rid of a power plant if you had to, if you've already resetting whole or you don't have it, like it's another way to get rid of a power plant. It's a way to get rid of that, spell tag if you had to. So there are some reasons for it. I kind of like Faba in this format as a one of. 4 copies of Welder, just accelerate draw. You can't beat it. 1 copy of Choice Helmet. Iffy on that, but it's there. I'm running 2, and I don't know if I need 2, but 2 of the unit energy so you have access to the water to copy Greninja's attack. I don't know if you need 2, maybe 1. We'll see. And then 12 fire energy. A lot of energy, but this is an energy, and you have to be energy fast and efficient in this deck. Have to. The idea is to shut down a game quickly. That's the goal. The other thing I found is against a 1 prize deck where they're hitting into you, and they're going to need to 2 or 3 shot you. Stinger GX, get you both down to 3 prizes. It's going to take them longer than it takes you to take 3 prizes almost indefinitely. Like, I've found that almost universally it takes a 1 prize attacker longer to take. They might be able to take 6 prizes when they get 2 knockouts before you can get 6 knockouts, but they're not going to be able to take 1 before you get 3. Almost hardly ever is what I have found in the 1 prize trade-off. So I don't mind Stinger GXing quick in those games either. So let's play a couple games with this deck and see how it goes. Let's see how brutally dumb I might be in thinking that this is something fun and worthwhile. Or we'll see if it's fun and worthwhile. All right, stay tuned here. All right, here we are for our first matchup with the Mew Fire Walk With Me box kind of deck here. So nothing in that opening hand can tend to happen. You don't... one of the things, there are few GXs other than Mew that are stage 1 in this deck. That way you don't get stuck putting something you don't want active. You don't want the Charizard. The Reshiram's fine because it's the Charizard Reshiram is fine. And unfortunately we get a Dedenne start. Not ideal. It happens. What can you do, man? What can you do? You play the mouse and you get the squeak. Okay, so a Keldeo deck. So it's going to be important that we get the Greninja out quickly. And that's not what I want to grab. So I'm going to grab, the Greninja's not even in our deck. We're freaking hosed. Friggin' hosed. So we want to get the Turtonator out as quick as we can then. So, yeah, that's how it's going to roll, huh? I think I want a Bills instead of Welder. And at least then I can... Oh, the other way through Keldeo is Charizard GX move. So we've got that as a plan. So let's get rid of the Faba. And we'll get the Turtonator out now. And we will attach and pass. Okay, so I don't know if I'm playing like a donkey or not on this this matchup. I don't know exactly what the whole Keldeo deck, other than you can't hit through it. I don't know what the other, like Whooper, I just don't remember all of them. Ooh, and a Starmie and a Staryu of some sort. So I don't know what kind of deck this is, but we are going to find out, I suppose. Yeah, let's take the Hearth, and I guess we'll get... Oh no, the Greninja's in my deck. What's going on? Did I miss it? I missed it. Okay, that's all right then. Let's take that, because we can treasure or hearth away a treasure for a couple fire. And then we'll attach one. And I'm not gonna put the other one down. Like I could have treasured away the other fire energy. We do have our fire crystals to get them back, but I'm worried about a counter stadium when I don't have a way to get more. Oh, so the Starmie GX, interesting. So that has the big Hydro Pump GX. Otherwise, I don't think there's much value to that Starmie GX. It'll prove me wrong, I'm sure. But yep, see, so that's why I held on to that last one. So, 40 more. Let's see if we can get... All right, so we want the Dedenne. That can go to the discard. Let's on to there. All right. I don't want to Dedenne this hand away. I can't get rid of all the welders. So we'll just do this Marshadow, get rid of that one. And I'm going to pass because I just can't Dedenne away these resources. That's a little rough. So I'm giving him plenty of chances just to get the Keldeo up and running. So or just move energy. All right. Whatever you want. We're going to put that there. And again, gotta pass. We're playing one energy. I can retreat out. Sorry, and 190. I just want to see if I could start setting up the Mew as well. Might be important. So let's see what we can get going. Now we're really in trouble here. If we don't draw some energy soon, the only thankful thing is their hand poor. So we're going to attach this here to the Mew, draw. We'll attach for turn. Now I'm going to hold off because what I want to do, I need an energy, so we're going to take the energy. This is all right. We're doing good here. We're going to retreat into that. We will put it back in our hand just so we can weld her onto the Mew. Just the one. Now we have the now we have access to the attack from this is not bad. So what we want to do, we want to miss slash, cuts through. See what happens, because then what we want is what I want to do, attach, pull up the Starmie maybe, because right now he's got 120. He's not really threatening me with a big attack, so I don't know, maybe I get rid of this. But if he pulls up the Freezing Gaze Glaceon, I'll have no ability. So we've got that. Let's Bill's analysis. Okay, so we've got, not going to need to draw more cards, that's for sure.
866-890-338.
Sorry, got a call. No, don't need it. But we can get them out of the. That's the way we have to play it. So let's miss slash. Take the 2 there. If he moves up, the Glaceon will pull up Starmie GX with the custom catchers, take a knockout, and then we can retreat into the Turtonator and take a knockout. Oh. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to pull up with custom catchers. And then if you were to bring anything else out that we could custom catcher, we're all right with that. So that's our plan right now, is to double custom catcher up the Starmie. And we're going to Flare Blitz and just take this knockout. So we don't need any of our other GXs in this matchup. Don't need to worry about Stingerain. So I probably should have attached for turn so that I have... it doesn't really matter. Well, it does. I lost 1 attachment off that. But I can welder. So I'm going to retreat and win the game. All right, so there's 1. Game 1 down. See, it works. Was that the best deck to show it against? Probably not. But stick around. Maybe we'll get a better matchup and see what happens here on the next exciting match. All right, here for the second match of our duel. And let's see if we get something a little more intriguing to match up against. If this is a dark box decks, that will be a good kind of match to go against, because that's got big numbers, hits fast, equally aggressive as this, and greens, and not sure that's what this is, but we'll see. All right. So we definitely want to take this guy out immediately. We're going to get our weakness covered. That's important. And that's all right. This is our first turn. Yep. All right. Because we don't want to get severely poisoned, etc., etc. We're going to get paralyzed and poisoned, maybe, if he goes for it on this first turn. I'd really like a Faba. That would be nice to get rid of that. So let's see what happens. Interesting. That's not a bad idea in this deck, because now he gets the severe poison, which I didn't think he was going to have access to on turn 1. So that is impressive. So let's get another one out. I am going to get rid of one to draw one, just so we have some in the discard that we could get to with draw 3. All right, well, we'll put you down. We will resetting hold just to free up the bench space, and we're gonna data change this away, see what we get. All right, so let's bike. We're gonna take this energy, and I think that's it for this turn. So the nice thing is, not sure why I didn't take 8 damage on that one. Oh, I didn't need to get rid of that because he is weak to that. Oh, because he did his GX move. That's why. Okay. That's okay. Now I kind of get it, you know. Sorry. I wasn't following. I'm following now. We'll get rid of the mid-cargo. I'm going to pull out the Dragonite. Well, Bills for the Faba and the Acrobike, just to see if we can draw into something more here. And we'll draw into a Fire Crystal and get... Oh, just one back. I don't know why I bothered. That was dumb. I should have looked at my discard. Always do that. Always. Let's see what X is. All right. So, what do I have for 3? Nothing, right? Nothing. Lava Flow, discard basically 50, so I can do 150. So, options. What are my options? I think my option is to retreat. And outrage. I know it's not much, but it's going to allow us to hit the number easier on the next turn. I don't think he's got the knockout, so that's important. And if he doesn't set anything up on this next turn, then I think what he's thinking is that he's got us. So let's get a fresh one just in case. We're going to Faba away that. Then attach return. And we will Flare Blitz. Yep. So we'll use that and win. Back for another match. I think this might be the one to really show the chess pieces working. I don't know. I feel like we're probably in I don't know what we're up against, to be perfectly honest. Turtonator, so maybe a Charizard deck, which really would be a difficult one as a match. So let's see. And, a Naganadel, a Nagquag, some sort. Let's hope we get something. All right, that's something. Let's get you down. Let's see what else. We're gonna want you. And then we'll welder for 1. Attach, return. Let's pull out. Yeah. So we have something that we can attack with. And we're done. No reason to custom catcher at the moment. We do want to knock out the Poiples if we can. Naganadels, I don't know if it's going to be the Witch Nags, if it's the Energy. Oh, Blacephalon. This will be a tough match. I don't know why I wasn't even thinking. Oops, sorry, there. Don't know why I wasn't even thinking Blacephalon. Blacephalon Naganadel was the deck my son played at Worlds. He had a rough day. But I hope he had fun. He earned something that very few people have earned. And so, oh, Valerie Harper. All right. Well, we're going to have to welder for 1. See what we draw. All right, that's not bad. I don't think I'm going to need Faba in this matchup. So we can attach, return. Let's get another one out. If we retreat, oops, that was an error. That was an error. So what we want to do is we want to bring the Heatran up, not give it a chance to get active by... That was just a mistake on my part. I hit the wrong Pokemon. Something that doesn't happen in real life. You don't tap your Pokemon and they become active. So, my mistake. These things happen. Now I'm in a bad spot because I needed to attach for turn and not attach to retreat. So I'm in a rough place. I've given him an extra turn. He's got draw. I don't want to say that's the move that cost me the game because I don't know where I'm at. But I certainly am not in the best spot. But we're going to draw. That's something. We will. We'll get a Hearth because I don't want him having more draw power. So let's get rid of you. Get some more energy. What do I have for 3? I could double blaze for 2. I guess I'm just going to do it. I'm going to blow my double blaze here just to take the knockout now and give him access to B-strings all day long like an idiot. Why am I playing this? Like, I know it's a bad matchup. And I mean, like a tough matchup, not a bad matchup, but a tough matchup. And then I just hand him like freaking everything. Like, here, here's your B string turn. Hit all 4. Why don't you? Because I don't have a way to respond to that. Like a donkey. But I don't know. Did he not hit B strings? Or could I be that lucky? Could I be that lucky? I don't know. Wow, if I am oh my goodness, I am the luckiest boy in the world. It's Christmas Day. Oh my word. Oh my word, I just avoided I don't know that I avoided it, and I don't know how. We don't need you. So let's get do I want the Turtonator? What do I want? I don't know that I want to put that out right now. I may need to draw here pretty soon. So we put you on. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna roll the dice here. We can do that. We can do this. We can get that put away. And I don't know. We'll see. Let's get that out of our hand too and grab a Mew. All right. Now, let's see if we can hit it. Oh, as Andrew Mahone would say, never punished. Thanks, Andrew, for letting me borrow that for one time and one time only. Because I feel like I'm always punished. But sometimes luck be a lady tonight. All right. Well, we just got out a B string turn, which just puts this game well in hand. And that was the only thing I could do. You have to make that coin flip decision in that position to get out of there. If you take the 30, you take the 30, you're going to get out, whatever. Like, if you don't go aggressive, if you play it safe, you're going to get punished. You are going to get punished in that position. He Cynthia'd, so he saw 6 fresh cards, saw 9 with the Nagonatal draw. Did he have the Heat Factory? So maybe 12. Like, how I got so lucky, I do not know. All right, so we're going to lose our and get stamped. Stamp is a card I forgot about in this deck. I honestly forgot about it. Okay, so we're going to lose. Didn't even need the B strings. We're going to lose the Mewmew here. We Giant Hearth just a thin. And then we probably get rid of the Hearth, if I had to guess. We're going to look for an unbelievably lucky top deck, I think. But what can he do next turn is the question. Okay. He's got 4, so that's 2 power-ups there that he's got for sure. What are my options? I don't even know. I mean, I don't know what my options are. Will we thin? We attach. We get rid of the hearth. We draw one and all right, let's see. Fire crystal and the welder for next turn if we're lucky. You have a good deck. If he's got the welder, he's got the game. That's all there is to it. And I imagine since he's attaching that he does have the welder. Yep. So well played. Well played. Let's just let him have it. Let's see it. Didn't even need B strings. And there we go. We get spanked. It was not a bad matchup. Not a bad. I don't know if I mean, I had the one misplay, and I think it. I don't know. We didn't get really punished right after that, so I don't know that misplay with the Jirachi promotion cost us anything, but it didn't not. So who knows? That could have been the one turn that we needed. Who knows? Who knows? Anyway, that's the deck. I would love to hear your comments. Tell me what you think. I know there are other builds, variations on this. And I'm just playing around, and I'm going to show you other things. I'm thinking what we're going to do is maybe do an expanded, because there's some decent expanded regionals this year, and some cups that I'm looking at. Expanded day, a standard day, and a typical just another Pokedad bad deck day. So I don't know what this one falls under, standard or bad deck day. You let me know. You let me know. All right. Thanks for watching. And please remember to be safe, be nice, and be kind. Thank you.